Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Small Talk. I often talk about our kids. My passion was that there are lots of Muslim children in this country. I've been living in the US for like more than half of my life, and I've seen so many young children, older children, and I have seen that those kids have too much exposure. There are lots of faiths and religions and cultures that live in the same on the same land. और जो बच्चे होते हैं sometimes they get influenced by other religions because they don't have the proper education of their own deen. And I came across this one guy, I think his name is Shom or something. He's a Christian man, and he has been recording these videos, taking ayahs of the Quran and hadith of the Prophet out of context, just taking a portion of the hadith, portion of the ayah, and just translating it into English and not going to all the way to the end. Maybe there's one ayah that has, in one of the chapter of the Quran, there are 2 or 3 ayahs that are addressing one issue, but he would just take the portion which fits his agenda, and then he tries to argue with young boys and girls who are teenager most likely, and he's confusing the hell out of those kids. So I'm talking to the kids today that please don't get into an argument, especially for religion, at a very young age, because you don't have the proper knowledge to understand what these corrupt minds are doing. They have their own agenda. Maybe they want to increase their YouTube following, or because when they upload these kind of controversial videos, it gives them more views or more subscribers. I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works, but most likely that's how it works, and that's probably why they're creating these kind of thumbnails and these kind of videos, because they want to get you guys confused. So my advice is a very small video. I just want to record this very small video because I don't want you guys to get into an argument with someone like him. He runs his motor mouth, and he doesn't let the children, they sound like teenager kids. He doesn't let them finish their sentence because obviously they're not equipped enough, and they have not learned things that they can talk about this so fast and just keep on going. So they have to kind of sit back and think and then say it. But then say, oh, you're trembling. I know you're scared. I know you're ashamed of your God. I know you're ashamed of your prophet. You don't have the answer for you. Don't run away. Like, let them finish. But of course, that's not what he's there for. He's there for to get his views, and he's there for to pretend that he knows Islam, and he has no clue what Islam is all about. So, my dear kids, my dear teenagers, please don't get into an argument with a non-Muslim, especially an adult non-Muslim who have memorized some of the translations of some of the ayahs and some of the hadith, because they want to drive you away from the deen, and they have their own agendas. So wait, be patient, learn your deen, learn the Quran, learn the hadith, study the seerah of the Prophet, and then when you know that you're ready and equipped to confront someone, go for it. But when you're teenagers, trust me, deen is very deep. The understanding of deen and knowledge does not come easy. It takes lots of hard work. In order for you to be able to debate with those kind of corrupt idiots, you will have to be mentally prepared, and you will have to have enough knowledge to answer all their nonsense objections that they have, which are really not objections, because they do not tell you the whole picture, and you don't have the knowledge of those topics. So obviously you will not have the answers, and he will make it look like as if you are ashamed of your religion. So please don't put your faith and iman in jeopardy just because you want to argue with an ignorant person who is trying to fool people just to get his subscribers or his views on YouTube. This is my advice to you. I hope this video will help you guys. Sure, learn the deen and be ready to confront those people. I'll be happy if you guys do this. But don't start at a very early age until you're confident enough that you have enough knowledge. Sometimes we might think that we know enough, but trust me, we don't. Because these kind of corrupt people, they take things out of context, and they'll pick those weak hadith and those issues even from the Quran, because sometimes if you read an ayah, it doesn't give you the whole story, because there are ayahs before it and ayahs after it which complete the entire subject. So they're not going to tell you the whole 4, 5, 6 ayahs where the subject is discussed. They will only tell this small portion or small clip of an ayah, or small, maybe half line of translation, which fits their agenda. Then obviously you don't have Quran memorized or understanding of the Quran so deeply. You can't go back unless you say, hold on, let me go open up this chapter and let me read at least first 4 or 5 ayahs before this and 4 or 5 ayahs after this. Then I will explain to you. But he's not going to give you that much time. He doesn't even give you time to even answer the ayah that he's presenting to you. Doesn't even let you think logically. He keeps saying, oh, you're scared, I know you're frightened, I know you're scared, you're trembling right now, your God is Nauz Satan, and your prophet is Satan. He does say those kind of things. And I just wanted to, and so many people, I read the comments in the comment section of his videos, and so many children, they say, oh, I'm an ex-Muslim, I'm so glad I left Islam and all that stuff. And I think this is why it happened, because they listen to his arguments and they don't have the knowledge of their deen, so they leave their deen. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you guys will be careful next time when you talk to someone like him. Until next video, Allah Hafiz.